At any given time, 75% of pastors in America want to quit. More than 2,000 pastors leave their ministries every month.
Yes, sir.
In his book, Why Your Pastor Left, Christopher Schmitz wrote, "The moment after our pastor exited the building that afternoon in 2008, most of the congregation sat in shock. A tiny but powerful minority wore victorious smiles at the minister's ousting. The lady to the left of me wept. Her pleading question kept me awake all night. Why did our pastor have to leave?" And Mr. Schmidt said he wanted to know the answer as well. Mr. Schmidt concluded that many pastors have been burned out, or just plain been born. It is true that some congregations have been burned by fast-talking, charismatic, and uncaring preachers. However, statistics show that many men and women of God are just misunderstood. They're not allowed to be human. They're not allowed to make mistakes. Their families are held to a higher standard. And quite honestly, the average pastor will tell you that they feel oftentimes unappreciated. If they preach too short, they're not prepared. If they preach too long, they're inconsiderate of our time. And it don't take that long. Think about this for a moment. Pastors often get no severance package, and they cannot receive unemployment benefits in the wake of dismissal. Schmidt asserts that one of the problems is that our congregations are full of people who believe they would make a better leader than the one whom God has called at the head. Plain and simple, many people want their pastors to become someone else or to become like someone else. Yes, pastoring and preaching is a hard job. Yes, pastoring and preaching is a thankless job. But the 21st century pastor and preacher is not the first to realize how hard and how thankless this job is and can become. Come here, Jeremiah. Jeremiah is known as the weeping prophet. He is called the weeping prophet for at least two reasons. One, Jeremiah is grieving over the destruction of the people. He sees what God is going to do to Israel because of their faithlessness. He says in chapter 9 that he wishes his head was a well of water and his eyes a fountain of tears so that he could weep day and night for casualties among his people. As a prophet, Jeremiah did more than proclaim God's message. He embodied God's message. He saw and he felt what God saw, and he saw and he felt what the people felt. But secondly, Jeremiah was known as the weeping prophet because in chapters 11 through 20, we find the prayers or the confessions of Jeremiah to God. In these prayers or in these confessions, Jeremiah pours his heart out to God. He expresses his frustration and anger. He says, "I'm faithful, yet I'm persecuted." It's in the book. He says, "I'm faithful." And these same people that I try to lead are plotting against me.
Come on, Pastor.
In one section, Jeremiah accuses God of being deceptive. He accuses God of having tricked him into ministry. At one point, Jeremiah says, "I ain't going no more." At one point, Jeremiah says, "You can prompt me all you want, but I'm not going back to the pulpit, and I will not speak of your name anymore." How many preachers and how many pastors can relate to Jeremiah? How many of us have ever said, "I ain't going back no more"? Oh, come on, walk with me. Find somebody else for the people to talk about. Find somebody else for the people to lie on. Find somebody else for the people to ridicule. God said there were times when he wished he did not have to go to the pulpit, and after having gone, he wished he hadn't gone. But what is it? What was it? That after Jeremiah said all of what he said, he still went back. What is it? After 40 years of ministry, having been lied on and ridiculed and talked about and kicked to the curb, what is it that makes this man get up every day, goes and sign his name on his house away so folk can get out of jail? What is it that after 40 years that makes this man get up day after day and come back after folk have already said and already shown that they don't want to hear his name? What is it that makes the man or the woman of God get up every week after telling God in their prayers that they wasn't going back from there? What is it? What is it that makes us keep pushing, that makes us keep pressing? After we preach and folk all of a sudden get spiritual and start looking and reading their Bibles and looking in their purses and looking up in the ceiling and reading newspapers and you understand?
Come on, Pastor. Yes.
That makes us keep going back week after week and trying it one more time. And Pastor Anderson, it's been 40 years. Why didn't Jeremiah quit? Why haven't you quit yet?
Jesus.
May I suggest that the text would tell us that no matter how difficult life or ministry becomes, we can always tell God. It's right here in the text. The good news is that no matter how tough it gets, we're never alone. Even though it seems that life and our enemies are getting the best of us, God always has an ear to listen. How many times do we hear David lamenting over his enemies, triumphing over him, his enemies getting the best of him, his enemies laughing at him? How many times do we see it? How many times do we hear David just wanting relief? We even hear Paul asking God 3 times to remove the thorn. And 3 times God says no, only to say his grace was sufficient. How do you keep going back and all of you have is sufficient grace? If you're hurting, if you're disappointed,
Jesus.
if you're frustrated with life, if you're frustrated with ministry, if you're about to give up or throw in the towel, you can tell God because he cares. Not only does God care, but God has a plan. God has a purpose for our pain. The text would suggest that we can tell God because he's never frustrated nor is he intimidated by our questions. We can tell God because God doesn't look at a stranger because we sometimes want to quit. We sometimes want to throw in the towel. We want to sometimes say to hell with it all. In the midst of our questions, we will see the greatness of God. Here's what I've learned about my questions and sometimes his silence. I learned that God can still be trusted even when we cannot trace him in the midst of our pain. I've learned that when people plot and lie on me, I can pray more. And when I pray, I get better. When I pray, it soothes and calms my spirit. But lastly, I've learned that the growth of the ministry does not depend on me or them. It depends on God. And we have to remove the barriers for God to work. And sometimes, my brothers and my sisters, we are the barriers. And sometimes God has to work on us. Sometimes God has to get some stuff out of us. Sometimes God has to get some impurities out of us. Sometimes God has to take us through something to make us better, that we might serve him more and serve the people that he's called We have to remove the barriers. But what does depend on me, hear me now, is how I change in the midst of it. Don't miss that. What is important is not so much in the big scheme of things how much pain we go through and how much difficulty we go through and how many tears we cry, but oftentimes in the big scheme of things, it's about what has changed on the inside of me. What has made me better because of my pain? What has brought me closer to God because of my pain? I ain't going back. But thank God I didn't quit. Well, something else is big. Secondly, I didn't quit because pastoring and preaching, hear me now, is not all about a matter of gifts or abilities. Y'all missed it. Can I say it one more time? Pastoring and preaching is not always about our gifts or our abilities. It's about our calling. I went back, Brother Marcus, because I wasn't sure this text was saying what I thought it said, and so I went back, and the Jubilee translation says, God, you seduced me, and I was seduced. The Message translation said, you pushed me into this. The Darby translation says, you enticed me, and I was taken in. And the New American translation said, you persuaded me. But no matter what the translation, each of these translations brings about this idea. I was sitting somewhere minding my own business. I was on a track to being a CEO or CFO and a COO. And preaching and pastoring was not on my agenda. Maybe I'm the only one in here who always wanted to preach all my life. But when God called me to preach, I had another agenda. When God finally put that calling on my life, I wanted to do something else. But the reality is that Pastor Anderson and every other pastor or preacher could be making a whole lot more money, less stress. But the reason when everybody else said you ought to quit, when everybody else said you ought to go somewhere else and do something else, the reason that we could not do it is because it's more than a job. It's more than a career. It's a calling on our lives.
That's right.
Ain't just a job.
That's right, Pastor.
And so many folk believe.
Right.
This ain't just something we do. And so many folk believe. The reason everybody else is saying forget you.
Jesus.
And I'm trying to find you because there's a calling on my life. The reason I'm still here and everybody else has walked away is because there's a calling on my life. The reason I'm still here and everybody else have left for far less is a calling on my life. The reason why I cannot shake this thing is because there's a calling on our lives. Everybody else said you ought to go and you ought to do something else. What you want to do can't happen in Paducah. But the reason we are still here is because it's more than a bunch of folks who come together and call us a pastor. It's a calling on our lives.
Yes, my God.
It's a calling to fulfill. And it's a God to glorify. To look at that stupid and look at us crazy and say you can be better, do better, and we still there pushing and trucking along. It's a calling.
Yes.
Come on. But here's where the problem comes in. Some are called and some just win. They went for the big church. They went for the six-figure salary. They went for the smooth car. They went for community respectability. They went for prestige and recognition. And when it does not come, they're ready to go. Y'all missed that. They went because they saw of a preacher with a smooth car. But they don't know what hell he's gone through to get where he is right now. They see a church with a whole lot of people, and that's what they want. But they don't know every person you got is a problem. They win. And when trouble comes, they run. Or when they run out of sermons. We'll catch that when we go home. But can I be truthful with you today? God never promised that this journey will be problem-free. God never promised that this journey would be easy. God never said that we would get a 6-figure salary. God never said that everybody was going to love us or respect us. Can I tell somebody something? The pastor preaching ministry is not for wimps. Real talk. Our calling will often bring us to ridicule.
Yes, my God.
When we're faithful to ministry, the criticism will come.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And that trouble will often make us question our calling and our ministry. Can I tell y'all something?
Come on.
Y'all bad. I mean, y'all bad. Because I don't care how confident we are. I don't care how much we know that God has talked to our spirits and told us to do something, to go somewhere, to accomplish something. Sometimes y'all can be so critical and so nasty and so surly. Hallelujah. Anyhow, you'll take a victory lap and still lie on the preacher. Can I tell you, people leave our churches every week, but we don't ever get to tell the story. We hear what they say. We hear what they put together. But you don't ever know the other side of the story. But the reason why we're here is because God has called us. And it's more than a job. It ain't the wimps.
Come on, say that, Pastor. My God.
You got to have a stride. I asked God 25 years ago to give me a strong